Good morning, Aries. Welcome to SunshineSwan Intuition. My name is Kyliann. I'm smudging you and myself and the cards. Obviously, this is the last of the zodiac summer predictions for your astrological signs. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moons, and Risings. The Fool. So very just straight right off the bat, it's very interesting because I haven't been inspired or felt the intuitive connection to Aries at all. It's actually, I think, why I even started with Taurus at the beginning of all of this. Very interesting, but as I was starting to tap in, I was like, okay, it's the morning, it's the time to do the Aries summer prediction. I was asking what did the Aries want to know, which is interesting because it's not the question that I've been asking as I am doing the card readings. But I asked, what do the Aries Sun, Moons, and Risings want to know? And the first answer was that they wanted me to take certain cards out of the deck. And I was like, what? And they wanted to take out specific cards because they didn't want those messages to come up in the reading. And so I said, oh, okay, that started to make sense as to why you guys haven't wanted me, or it's why I haven't done the readings, because you guys have not wanted me to tell you, or you just haven't wanted to hear anything from anybody else. But it's sort of, that is part of it, but there's also another part where you're like, well, because you wanted me to leave some of the cards in, right? So you do want to hear some things, but it's like you want the messages to be what you want to hear, sort of, is what I'm getting, which is a very Aries thing, so it's very on brand for Aries. You wanted me to use the Rider-Waite-Smith, so I am going to do that today instead of my Star Tarot. So this will be a 2023 summer prediction for the months now, because it's the end of June, July, August, and the beginning of September. So let's get into it. As I said, this is for Aries, Sun, Moons, and Risings. Cross watchers as well are welcome. This is a general reading, so some of the messages will not resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates and leave what does not, as always. I want to specify to you, Aries, that any and all of these messages that come through are from me, by proxy of me. My intention is only to ever help, and so are your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, God, the universe, your internal intuition, your inner being, higher self, subconscious, all of the things. Hi, Indy! Got a dog rushing in. I did have dog totem. My dream last night was about kittens and puppies. I do feel that sort of energy. To me, it's sort of dogs are loyalty, cats are independence, but for them to be kittens and puppies, that's sort of like you, Aries. You're the baby of the astrological clock. They want me to shuffle one more. Maybe it's you. You want me to keep shuffling until you get the cards that you want. All right. We're going to do current energies to see if this reading is for you and resonates with your current situation. So I'm going to do strongest current energies for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are your current energies? Current energies. Wow, you guys did not want to give me anything. I want to shuffle more, but they're saying nope. So it's very specific. We have Five of Cups. You're focusing on the 3 spilled cups, and you're not noticing that there's 2 full cups behind you. Two of Pentacles, I am noticing specifically the rocky waves behind this character. You guys, it's not necessarily that you're out of balance, but it's like almost like balance isn't even on your radar, which doesn't necessarily mean, like I said, that you're out of balance. It just means that it's not even like in your forefront of reality. The card that they wanted me to pull, if you saw me shuffling before I started shuffling, is the Six of Pentacles, which is also being deliberate about where you're putting your energy. It's balancing. It's also a Libra card, which is your sister sign, your exact opposite on the astrological clock. But I'm feeling that you're not clear. That is your current energy to me, very distinctly. With these three cards, you're not clear about something. And the fact that in the Five of Cups, it's two cups that are still standing, that are still full. And you have the Two of Pentacles, and also the way that the Six of Pentacles is divided on this side, there's two pentacles. So I feel like maybe you're feeling, I heard your back is up against the wall, or you're not really sure where your feet are on the ground. Like you don't really know necessarily where you are. It's not that you don't know what you're doing, but it's just that you don't know where you are. Like you don't have a good gauge of maybe of what's going on around you. Hold on. They're wanting me to add up the total of the cards. So 5 and 2 is 7, and 6 is 13, 3 and 1 is 4. So I'm hearing life path number 4. That is about, I want to say, okay, I don't know why I know this. It's very random. But somebody with the life path number 4 is Oprah Winfrey. There's something about, hold on, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing stars, but it's like the outline of stars, and they're not filled yet. Yeah, for me to be as like, I feel my energy, like my mind's eye, like my intuition feels a bit lost, like I can't track anything. It's almost like I can sort of like see and feel these things, but I can't actually like grasp any of them. And I feel like that is what your current energy is. I do want to get one more, please, to clarify. One more to clarify Aries' current energy. One more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you're partying too much. No, that's not what it is. Hold on. Because you got two really good cards. Like, genuinely. You got the Three of Cups, which is celebration. And you got the Ten of Cups, which is family. So I feel like perhaps you're in the midst of, it's like a lot of stuff going on at home. And for some of you, I do feel there's a certain group of males, like I see them in like sort of a frat. And when I saw that, the Three of Cups, I thought like, oh, the frat boys are partying too much. So Aries, I am feeling like you need to, it's not even slow down or slow your roll. It's like come back into like focus. I don't feel like you're focused at all. And that's how I feel right now, like in your current energy. So maybe the clarification of the Three of Cups. Okay, this is exactly what I want to say, because in the Five of Cups, he's focusing on the 3 cups that have spilled. but you have the Three of Cups. So what I want to tell you in your current energy is there is something good. There are things that are good that you need to be focusing on. And I feel like that will be the beginning of you coming back into balance and remembering that you need balance. The Ten of Cups is reminding you in your current energy that it's like centering yourself at home, in your completed emotions. It's like, I want to tell you, Aries, actually, that you are going to get everything that you desire if you just let go. I want you to let go of the cups that have spilled, because there's 10 more full cups that it's not that you're not seeing, but that you're missing out on the potential for. I feel that it might come out, I feel that it will come out in the main part of the reading, what's to come in your summer. I feel like you have a lot of letting go to do, and maybe that's why you didn't want me to give you a reading, is because I'm here to tell you that there's a lot to let go of. And I think you know that. And it's always like, we have friends that we know like are like friends or family members, or just people in general, like we see that they're going through something, or they're having like an issue, a problem, or just some sort of challenge in any capacity, and we can so clearly from the outside see the solution or the path to the solution. But because the friend is submerged in the midst of it, it's not our place to give them direction or guidance. And so I think perhaps that's why I have been not ready to, I just pulled this, Seven of Cups. You are distracted by all of the things that you think are potentials that are not, it's not that they're not attainable, they're not tangible. So it's like you're living almost outside of the realm of like what's in your control. I do feel like Aries do have control issues, or it's just because they don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but I heard something about control. So we'll see. We're definitely gonna get advice from your spirit guides, your angels, your inner being, your subconscious. I think that'll probably be the most important part of the reading. But let us, I want a smudge. Let us see what is going to come about for you in your summer. I feel like also there are these problems that you're I'm hearing this. There are these problems that you're creating that aren't actually problems, and all it will take is for you to just like turn around and look at the two cups behind you and step out of being in a space of holding on too tight, of being in the midst of the problem. Like I feel like the solution is just so easy. It's so easy to get out of it. Okay. Let's see. That wanted to come out. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands to me, that's like you're like not fighting for your life, but like you're doing it. You're doing the do. You're to me, I don't know why, but very specifically because there's only one character on this card and he's in the middle of all of the wands. I'm feeling like this summer you're kind of gonna be on your own, but it's going to be for your benefit, because all of the things that you're going to gain are only going to be like really potent and powerful if you're on your own and you're discovering it on your own and you're realizing stuff on your own. Also, when we spend a lot of time with ourselves, it's kind of like there's no room for us to disguise our problems. We're not, you know, focused or attached to other relationships, other, like a job even. I'm feeling you guys are gonna like really venture out on your own. So let's get into it. What is coming for the summer of 2023 for my Aries friends? What is coming for the Aries in 2023? There was a flipper. She's a flipper. 4 of Cups. To me, there's an Ace of Cups right in front of you that you're missing. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. And that's coming this summer. Don't miss it. Okay. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Really like that a lot. We have the Moon. Yeah. 8 of Cups, which did fall out when I was shuffling before, but I didn't want to pick it up because I didn't know. And the 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. I'm hearing there needs to be a reconnection of you and yourself. Aries, to me, it is so important for you to have a good relationship with yourself. I mean, everyone, right? Like, but Aries especially, and especially this like group that I'm tapping into for these energies. I really feel like it's really, really important for you to reconnect, repair, even start a new relationship with yourself and like get to know every part of yourself, because it's really super important. It's like really super important. So right away, 9 of Pentacles. To me, this is attainment of self, of practicing self-care, about knowing your personal boundaries, and not only knowing them, but applying them to every person, place, and thing. The Moon is about, obviously it's about emotion, but there's the dog. There's the loyalty. To me, I don't know why, but the dog in this, to me, is telling me to tell you to be loyal to your emotions, even if, you know, it's not that it's going to be like painful, but even if it's like, I am feeling this sort of attachment that's the connection, that's sort of, I don't know, there's this attachment to the 3 of Cups that have spilled from the 7 of Cups before. That was in your current energies, what you're currently going through. It's causing a displacement of you and yourself. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just wanting to do that. Ow. Maybe I just hit myself. Maybe it's spirit saying, shut up. 8 of Cups. You are walking away from emotional disappointment. You're walking away from what no longer serves you. And the Moon is very important to me in this card, because you have the Moon right here. To me, this is, it's saying be loyal to your emotions and walk towards them, embrace yourself. You also have the 4 of Swords, which is rest. In the stained glass. This is my favorite part of this card. In the stained glass, someone is being blessed. And I feel that through the recuperation and the reconnection of coming back into yourself and focusing on yourself, that is in itself, you're going to be blessed. You're blessing yourself. It's like the greatest gift I think that anybody can ever give themselves, is to fully, totally, unconditionally fall in love with themselves, even if, you know, not even if, or regardless. In also all of the and all of your transgressions and all of your flaws and all of the things that you necessarily don't like about yourself or want to change about yourself, if you can even unconditionally, which means, you know, no condition, there's nothing that, it's not a I'm gonna do this for you, so you have to do this for me, in that sort of love. It's unconditional self-love is so important, Aries. And I also want to say this, like, to the rest of the world. I'm kind of getting emotional. But when we are in that, I'm feeling like something really important. When we are in that mode of truly unconditionally loving ourselves, hold on. It's not hard, but it's like we go through this period of separating ourselves from all of our attachments, from all of our relationships, from all of the ideals that we had. And it redesigns, it restructures, because you're coming into a more clear vibration and alignment. And you might be sad about letting go of some of these attachments. And yeah, it is like, that was what I was saying before. It's not that it's pain, but it's like, damn, it's like, I'm really choosing myself. And in choosing myself, sometimes it's letting go of like things that I didn't think that I could let go of, wanted to let go of. But when you come into that alignment with yourself and you're unconditionally loving yourself, that is going to heighten your reality and bring more awareness into your reality. Sorry about that. It's very interesting the way that I lined up these cards, because at the top I have the Seven of Wands and at the bottom I have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like if you can utilize these energies of the Seven of Wands, and it's like, it's creating your reality by any means necessary. It's creating your ideal life, your ideal self, by any means necessary. And one of those huge means necessary is blocking and letting go of everything else besides just yourself. And that is bookended, or the other side of that is the Seven of Swords, which is truly being honest with yourself and considering things from a logistical and like the specifications of things, and it's very analytical. So what I'm feeling is using your creativity and then all of the things that are happening in between and encompassing it, and the other side of it, and I'm seeing it's like a sphere, like the outside of, there's a circle, and the outline of the circle is very thick, and one side of the half circle is the Seven of Wands, is your creation, and it's gonna, all of your creation also is gonna come from within. Like, you might take inspiration from like out here, but really, truly, and genuinely, it is all like, it's all of your original, your own ideas. And the other half of the circle, and it's spinning, so it means that it's just like all encompassing, it's interchangeable, is the Seven of Swords, which is, I don't know why, and this card is yellow, but it's like being completely, truly honest with yourself and honoring yourself, like 100%. Even, it's not even if, but it is kind of even if you're like, there's an attachment. I don't know if it's a relationship, I don't know if it's a job, if it's a place, like you want to really be in a place like I'm even feeling that for some of you, like, you really want to be home, and you even might be homesick right now, and maybe that is your Five of Cups. You're really homesick, but what I'm trying to say is, even despite that homesickness, where you're going, Eight of Eight of Cups, honoring yourself. Where you're going is going to be so important and so fruitful and so, it's just so integral and important to the larger picture, the bigger story, which is you, Aries. I want to call this reading like reclaiming of self. Just make it about yourself, Aries. Be, and I mean this, I want to say be selfish. And what I mean by that is it's always putting yourself first. I really want to tell you, always choose yourself first. Magician, Chariot. Ride off, just get in the car, go. I don't know what that means, but I saw it. Get in the car and go. There's magic to be created. There's enjoyment to be had. There's more. There's more. Okay. All right. We're gonna get into advice. They're ready to give you your advice. Advice for the Aries. Advice to focus on. Aries. Advice to focus on. Advice. These came out together. King of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Empress. Yeah. The Empress is just always who she is, no matter what. She gets everything she wants because she knows it, because she knows that what she's worth. The Empress is almost like she is her own source of inspiration. She is her own greatest desire. That's what I heard. The Knight of Cups, more offers are coming into you. You just have to walk away from anything and everything that's not you. And I feel like there should even be multiple cards. There should be multiple Knight of Cups. Like, I want to see 3. I want to see 3 of these cards in this deck, and like they're all gonna come out for you. There's 3 Knight of Cups coming to you. King of Wands. This is, this is fire energy. It's creation. He's even looking back into the past, so perhaps there is a lot of inspiration and there's a lot of, okay, I'm seeing how I can wrap up this whole reading in like a message in terms of like if it was a visual. I see like you're going like this into the earth and you're digging up all of the soil that's like, it might be not toxic, but like it might be dead soil, dry soil, it's the wrong soil, and you're just like unearthing it with your hands. And as you're doing it, there's flames coming up out of the soil. That's creation, that's vitality, that's passion, it's the creation, it's starting something new. But I'm seeing you unearthing, and you're creating fire out of the earth. I don't know what that means, but like that was like a very clear visual. Queen of Swords. Make your decisions, be in your power about it. Don't question yourself. Don't let anybody get in your head and like, well, why did you make that decision? No, I don't even hear those people. Queen of Swords to me, she's like the ultimate badass out of all of the queens, because she knows what she wants and she does it. It's a swift decision. It's trusting in your process, your analyzation of things, and not taking any other opinions into account, because she's so confident and she's so strong within her own mind, and she knows what's best for her. Nobody knows what is best for you except for you. That's what the Queen of Wands, that's her advice to you. And Queen of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Yes, Eight of Wands. Everything is coming in super fast. So if that's the advice, I want to say, like, get on the train now, like full board. Like, this is a really important time for you, Aries, and maybe like this is also why you didn't want to hear any reading or any messages, because It's time to focus. It's time to take the reins. It's time to start giving yourself all the things that you want and stop holding on to things that hold you back. It's time to start allowing your 3 Knight of Cups, because there's 3 of them. I 3 opportunities, I don't know, 3 relationships. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, a relocation, new opportunities. I don't know. It's 3 new opportunities. I don't know. But to me, in this advice, to me, this is telling me to tell you that your advice is to stand in your power. Everything is coming to you. Allow yourself to receive it, and you are the one who's going to give it you're the one who's going to give all of it to yourself. Like you're your own Knight of Cups. And it's time to detach from everything else that is not you and does not serve you and your highest good. Important. Oracle of the Roses to tie off this reading. The Knight. Number 16, the Knight. The people and energies we place our desires and attentions on should be where we feel a sense of home rather than battle. Go in this direction and choose not so much the comfortable place, but the place that is true for your heart, which is yourself. But yeah. We risk the loss of ourselves in pursuit of what we think we desire without sometimes stopping to evaluate. The Knight is ready to go into battle at all times for the people and ideals they serve. Dedication and devotion should always be in alignment with the positive values of the Knight for a harmonious life. What did I just say? You are your own Knight of Cups. For me to pull that, that's crazy. But yeah, dedication and devotion should always be in alignment with the positive values of the Knight for a harmonious life. And to me, that is dedication and devotion to yourself right now. Question for exploration. What have you been fighting for or with? Is it time to resolve or depart the quest? Meanings and uses of this card: protection, warrior, your quest, grace, and honor. And the astrological sign is Aries. And as soon as I said that, it was 11:11 on the camera because I had to stop it and start it again. All right, well, you are the Knight. You are... Take off on the adventure. Just do it. Just commit to yourself, not anything else. It's just, if you even just do it for this summer, just commit to yourself like 100%. Submerge yourself in yourself. Be selfish. And that doesn't mean that you have to be ignorant of others. It doesn't mean that you don't love others, but give all of that love and support and attention and time and space that you would into others, into anything that's sort of outside of yourself, and put it back into yourself, feed it back into yourself. Those are the messages for you, beautiful Aries, sun, moons, and risings. If you like this reading, if you resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do all of the fun things. And yes, have a great summer. I hope that you just go on an adventure of the self and submerge in yourself. All right, have a beautiful day, my friends, and we'll see you next time. Bye.